Hello, YouTube. I feel like I'm a little loud. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe I'm good. OBS has not been cooperative lately. If I'm too loud or too quiet, I guess let me know, guys. But it looks like I am peaking a little bit higher than I want to be. Cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. Today's stream caffeine is a Monster Rehab Peach Tea, not a sponsor. One of my favorites of all time. Probably in my top 3 monsters. Love me some peach tea. Sean, good morning to you, brother. What's up? I have no idea what this game is like, what it's about. Unlike other games that I play on this channel, I didn't research this one. My mod Rufio recommended it. He gifted it to me. So thanks, Rufio. Told me to play it. Said it would be a good fit. And I decided to more or less just trust his judgment. And intentionally go into this experience blind. I don't really know what I'm getting myself into. So we'll see. I don't really know how long of a game this is. I don't know if I'm gonna like this game, if I'm gonna be into it or not. So we're gonna see. I do have a controller hooked up because I've been playing Tunic, but what if the game is trying to get me to play with a controller? Mikey, no. I'm good now. But 2 straight days of it, I'll tell you, I'm tired of compacting sand, brother. It'll be worth it. But it's a lot of work. I guess I'm just going to play keyboard mouse. I don't know if that's the intended way to play this. What's up, Epsilon? Almost just looks like Minecraft controls basically here. Oh, there's a lot of keys I'm going to have to remember. So it looks like we're going to have in-car gameplay and out-of-car gameplay. We'll see how it goes. This looks complicated. Yeah, it's just DLC stuff. Gold, hello. We'll see how Pacific it is. Well, good. No, I won't feel like such a clown for struggling. That I inevitably will. Stylistically, this is a pretty interesting game so far. Just like title screen and save load screen here. Pretty cool. Oh, what's up, Bean? The game is called Pacific Drive. That's literally all I know. I mean, I guess we have to do the campaign, right? We have to know what's going on. Gameplay preset. I don't know what I'm doing. It is Friday. Congratulations for making it through another week, everybody. We're off to a creepy start. It was pretty creepy right off the bat. Right off the bat, this looks a lot like What Remains of Edith Finch. I didn't look to see what brake was. I guess just up and down is accelerate and brake. Kind of weird. Alright, we're not going that way. Congrats on getting paid, boys.
Sulfur and smoke glows through the snow. Smells like money.
There's music, though.
Rivers for spines between the dry pines of bones unbecoming. You might have to hang behind me.
You can criticize me all you want for not staying in my lane. Oh, it's actually getting harder to steer now that the road's getting wet. Mario Kart, this is not. I'm really sorry to hear that, Bean. Do you know... And if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine, buddy. But, like, do you know what kind of cancer it is and what stage it's at? This is pretty interesting because one thing that I liked about What Remains of Edith Finch, which again visually this reminds me of that game, but like just how well the Pacific Northwest was portrayed. I myself have never been there. I mean, it's a lot like where I live in Michigan, basically just straight west to get to Washington State. But I think it's a really neat part of the world, a part of the country. And I just like when games are set there. Oh, cool.
You might have to hang behind these lights
Hello, Erica.
on the highway.
This one song has a kazoo. Sweet. Oh, that's good, Bean. Thank God this isn't a racing game. Ooh, there goes our radio. Oh, I hate this now. High R levels. Radiation? Oh, Rufio, what have you done to me here? I hope we're in some kind of like big badass truck here. I'll tell you, I drive a Chevy Cruze, guys. I wouldn't go down a road like this in my car. No, it's totally fine, Bean. You don't have to talk about anything. What? What the hell was that? Rufio, is this game gonna scare me? I mean, more than it already is. What is that stuff? I don't like this. I do not like this. I'm scared. Can I just go back to playing Stardew Valley? Put her to the rugs, Margaret. Oh, God. Okay, well, I peed a little bit. I was not ready for that at all. Alright, shift is sprint, space is jump. I gotta say, thank God I've been playing Minecraft on PC lately. Because I'm generally, like, not good at this kind of control scheme. So everything's just, like, floating here. I thought maybe at first, like, this was how the game displays items. But nope. This is just like some kind of messed up reality where the parts of our car are floating around. Yeah, and that's the thing. Sean is like, I don't play Silent Hill. I don't play those kinds of games. Not my cup of joe, bro. This is freaky. You know, I didn't know, I still don't really know, like, what genre of game this is, if it's considered a horror game. It's got horror and suspense elements so far, for sure. I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to stream or not today. And ultimately, because of, you know, I've been working at my property. We're trying to get the garage built before winter comes here. And that's taking up a lot of my time because I'm doing the labor myself. And you know, so every day is kind of touch and go, but I've been working a lot with my stepdad on the project. And he had other stuff going on today, and so we kind of decided, you know, I'm still waiting on permits to build. We actually have to have permits before we even pour the concrete. So we said, why don't we take the day off, so to speak. What was crouch? Here the game will tell me. Control. And so thusly I was like, well, okay, I guess I'll stream today. I didn't want to like play Tunic again, even though like that's what I've been playing. Oh, I can kick. F must be for Falcon kick. Falcon kick. Falcon punch. And so I didn't know what to stream. I didn't want to actually start playing real spooky games until this Sunday. I think we're going to do observation duty.
Someone out there? Hello? Could have sworn never mind. Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
Tobias, where are you? This is just horrifying. So I didn't know what to play. I didn't want to just play Tunic again. I didn't want to just play Stardew again. I mean, I always have those at the ready. And Rufio had gifted me this game. And I was like, you know what? Let's try it. Yeah, there's nothing scary about this. We're going to repair this. Okay, you got to hold the button down for a second. Oh, and that's it. I can just go. So it looks like if I hover over an item that I can get, it kind of lights up.
signal. Yes, it's back. It's back. This is Tobias Barlow and Francis Cook, located in mid-zone Sector B. Do you read me? I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone. It looks like you're somewhere around Sector E. Hey, Francis, come here. Yes, it's urgent. Leave that interferometer alone for a second. Something is out there.
Some are tap, some are hold. Right on. Thanks, man.
Hey, we got a live one. Hey, do you copy? Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
They don't have a transmitter. We won't hear.
I was going to say, do I have a radio in here and I don't know it?
But if they're stranded, could they, I mean, they're from outside? They're a preacher? Hey, how did you get through the barrier wall? No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about it.
I'm a breacher.
If we don't get them to safety, this one won't either.
That's a good point. Hey, you're in serious danger. The instability's closing in, and it's gonna scramble you quicker than beef in a blender. Your closest shelter is a few miles east. Get there however you can, and be quick about it.
Alright, we're looking for safety. Alright. Our car ran out of gas. Am I supposed to siphon gas from this? There's no gas. Am I supposed to just hoof it? Pretty good tutorial section. The game is teaching you about foraging, vehicle maintenance. I can't imagine doing this under duress. Oh, speaking of duress. Get me out of here.
Whoa, wait, hold the phone. There it is again, that blip on the spectrometer. I've seen that waveform before, but where? No kidding. Could it be? The remnant?
That can't be. There hasn't been one in decades.
Look at that spectral fingerprint and tell me that doesn't match the remnants exactly.
No. What we should be looking at is how fast this creature seems to be moving.
Huh. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say they're going about the speed of a... No way. No way. Do not tell me. They found a remnant and it's a car this time? Holy Christ. No one's had working wheels in here for ages. Boy, I'd kill to know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, the breacher needs to get to safety. Then we can look into whether that car is...
I must get to safety.
In my heart of hearts, I already know. They're back, baby. Find that shelter, go on and let yourself in. I'm
I just...
gonna like you moving around in there, but better to face a bad side than let the zone eat you alive.
Alright, well, more broken down cars. Okay, we gotta get in. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I don't like red lights. I don't like scary buildings. I don't like... no music. No sound. Just the hum of the light. Rufio, I hate this. Does it matter where I park? I need a tire. Dean, that's been our lives for 30 years. Hi, Laura. I sure did. Sure did lose a tire. I hate this so much. I know I'm smiling and laughing. It's because I'm nervous. And this is just a defense mechanism. I am so genuinely uncomfortable right now. I don't think I'm going to move the car. If there's no, like, reason for me to move it right now, I'm not going to move it yet. I need a weapon. I need a gun. I need a porta potty. Not as long as you know these are not smiles of joy. These are smiles of unease. Alright, I guess I'm going to do what the game wants.
Who's there? The shop. It's been breached. You've got 5 seconds to get the hell out before I... Ow! My head. It's an emergency broadcast.
Hello, attention. This message is for Dr. Ophelia Turner. We've sent a breacher to your garage on official zone business. Now, we have it on very good authority that this person is in possession of a remnant, which has taken the form of a car, and, well,
Get off the remnant thing. She's not gonna care.
right, like I said, super official zone business. Protocol, demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply, I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I've personally written. That's 10 years and 17 volumes and...
Don't let that voice cut you like a nail gun to the skull. So, another breacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall out there for fun? Unless you're one of the unfortunates who got zapped through. Wait, I just remembered. I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone. Unfortunately, the barrier wall is as fortified against breaches trying to get in as it is against anyone or anything trying to leave. We have to find you a way out. So you might as well start by fixing up that car. Just don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
Yes, ma'am. Ophelia is a sassy lady.
What? Oh, you need help? There's a headset somewhere in the garage. Put it on.
I like
Built-in
sassy ladies.
diagnostic will tell you what needs fixing up.
Alright, do I not have a reverse? I guess drive has reverse. It turns out it's hard to drive when you're missing a whole rim. Like when you go to get your oil changed and you pull into the bay and the guy waves you in. I need that guy right now. Alright, we're gonna call that good. Alright, she said there's a headset. Oh, a pack? Pick up the mechanic's eye headset hanging by the map. Where is the map? Ooh, I look safe. Whoa. This is all kind of cool. Alright, I pulled the car in. This is pretty cool though. I like that the game doesn't just give you a UI, and that the UI is actually because of the headset, which makes sense in a first-person game, right? That's kind of big brain, and I dig it. I'm probably going to need to go out and scavenge parts, but that makes me feel a little bit safer, so... No tools in the toolbox for me to use? Yeah, the game wants me to go outside. What button is that? Open headset. What the hell button is that? Is it tab? Oh, thank you. This is a pretty big game, isn't it? I like escape for inventory. Escape isn't something else, I'm going to change it. Get that double bass, Bean. This is being slowly introduced. I feel like I'm drinking out of a fire hose. Alright, so I guess this is like crafting. Oh, this is cool. That they used actual typed characters to make the drill and the wrench. I like that. What did I need to craft? Some kind of sensor or something? Yeah, this is a lot of stuff. It's amazing this car even drove. Alright, I guess we're gonna get a door. Oh, can I take one of these? No. Oh, I have to craft a door? I need to find all that stuff, huh? Alright, so now it's going to tell me where to pick up all the crap. That car is barely a car, hey, Gold. This is one of those games. Now I gotta find a pry bar. Oh, there's duct tape in here too? Wow. I have a pseudo weapon. Looks like they have durability. Flares? Glass? I mean, I assume I'm just going to need all of it, right? Is there quick stack, quick grab? Oh, double click. I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep hitting E. I've been playing flipping Minecraft. Ugh. I didn't like that. Yo, what? Oh, that durability goes down quick. Oh, man. Grab the abandoned car's wheels, panels, doors. This is kind of crazy. Is there a quick way? I keep hearing noises. Oh, that's my hot bar. Okay. We'll just leave it for gas now, right? Alright, so I needed to make a crude door. That it? Alright. Get the repair putty from the locker. Spare tire, a first aid kit, chemicals. Wonder if I should just start keeping some stuff in the locker. I don't mind these types of inventory systems. First time I ever saw this, where it's grid based and possibly paper doll. I don't know if we have equip like clothes and armor and stuff yet. First time I ever saw this was Diablo 1. Koi, my brother from another mother. What's up, dude? It's good to see you. Happy Friday. You can thank Rufio. Oops. Rufio's the reason I'm playing it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. We're doing okay, Koi. Been busy, man. Busy. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Oh, that door is good? Don't look good. Well, if only auto repair was that easy, huh? We're calling that 100%? Brother, really? We have no panel here. We got no bumper. That tire's in rough shape. Alright, what else am I supposed to be repairing with the putty? You're a crude door. Right, what else am I supposed to repair? A tire? There we go. That's what it was. Scan the flat tire. Metroid Prime style. Okay, well. I'm gonna do that 1,000 times. I'm sorry, guys. Wait, is that a different tire? No, it's that one. Oh, I can repair it or replace it. I wonder if it matters which one I do here. Rear right? I don't know what these symbols mean. This is a pretty complex game. There's a lot to learn here. Like, it sure seems like it wants me to just fix it. I don't have a sealing kit though, do I? So it says flat fix sealing kit. But it also says repair the flat by crafting and using a kit. Or just replace it. How do I just replace it? Do I have to take the old one off? I don't want to scrap it. But I could. Hello, Sanduke. Alright, let's see. Maybe I have to do this first. I don't have that with. Oh, I put it back. Well, I want to hang on to this then. Install the cardboard boxes in the trunk. Now we can.
There's a little prototype of mine in the garage. The arc device. Hook it up to your car, wherever it'll fit.
Congrats, Duke. A 95. That's stellar, dude.
This beauty won't just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to safety. Heck, you should consider it the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you. Yes, that's my very own invention. I'll tell you more about it if you live long enough to use it.
Two first aid kits. Epic Tea, hello. I did give the beard a good trim. I didn't go completely down to nothing like I did last time. Scrapper, flare, and a fuel can. We have our scrapper. Take our flare. Feel like I should take a spare tire. Oh, okay, so cardboard box is active storage. Pick up the gear blueprint. Alright, so I have to keep my eyes out for these. Does this work? No kidding. I was gonna go siphon gas too.
If you're all set, take a look at the projector against the wall.
I guess.
This is the zone. Within these borders, all matter has lost the ability to hold a constant physical state. What that means is the shape, size, and makeup of just about everything constantly changes. A mile of grass can turn into 10 miles of swamp in the blink of an eye, and it does. Constantly. It's caused by something we call instability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting for parts, and that means taking a drive. Go on, pick a route. The arc device in your car will then show you where you need to go.
Well then. I only have one choice.
road.
Go use the friendly dumpster. You're a friendly dumpster. Okay. Alright, I guess we're gonna go. Even though I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to. I got no back door. Alright, chat, and we're off. Thank you for letting me know, Cranky. Yeah, sorry it took me like an extra day. I sent that email. Or I tried to send it, and I realized it sat in my outbox for some reason. I don't know why. Congrats again. Alright, so... Oh. Today's stream snacky. This might be a polarizing one. And I'm sorry, Laura, I am eating candy today. So I had to go to... Here in the Midwest, we have a chain of home improvement stores called Menards. It's the same as like Lowe's or Home Depot. So I had to go to Menards this week to buy stuff to pour the concrete. I had to go buy like a bunch of 20-foot pieces of rebar and boards and mesh and whatever. But they have like a big candy section there. So I always find myself perusing the candy section. No, we've had a candy corn discussion before, Rufio. This one might even be more polarizing. But today's stream snacky. I haven't had these in years. I loved them as a kid. I've probably eaten them twice as an adult. And saw them at the store and was just like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have these. So it's these, I call them Pepto-Bismol candies. But they're wintergreen lozenges, they call them, I guess. I don't really know if it's considered a lozenge. But it's like a soft, kind of chalky consistency, like what the conversation hearts are, those Valentine's candies, which I also like. But they taste, I mean, it's minty. But it's not strawberry. Laura, listen. I've been so good lately. I've been burning a ton of calories working at the property. I mean, like, literally, I spent all day yesterday just shoveling and compacting sand. Well, actually, for the last 2 days, I've done that. And I still streamed on Wednesday. I went and pounded sand all day, and then came home and still streamed. Point is I'm burning the calories. As much as I like these things, You can only eat a few, because it's like having a mouthful of toothpaste. And whatever you're drinking is not going to be complemented by the taste of these. I guess maybe if you were drinking hot chocolate or something, it would probably be fine, but I'm drinking peach tea with peppermint candy. So, sorry guys, I'm a weirdo. Thanks, Laura. You're a real pal. I'll share with you. All right. So I wonder if this is, and Rufio, you don't have to tell me, I'll figure it out. But I thought we would literally just drive. And so now it kind of looks like this might be a pseudo fast travel kind of thing. But that the different journeys are going to have different distances, travel times, and probably different conditions, all of which are going to probably deteriorate our transport. I'm also wondering, though, if this is going to be like an Oregon Trail kind of thing, where maybe like we're going to have choices to make along the way. You guys ever played Death Road to Canada? Kind of reminds me of Death Road to Canada. Duke, go take your meds. We'll still be here. Gold, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you very much, dude. If you're around on Sunday, Sunday's going to be an interesting stream. Because I'm going to dress up and we're going to play a spooky game. So come hang out if you can. Let's see, even looking at junction conditions. Perpetual stability. Take all the time you need. The instability won't advance. So that lets us know that we're safe to do this. From what Ophelia was telling us about. With enough anchor energy, you can summon a gateway. No idea what that means yet. Well, let's see. Your car is your shield. Well, we are going to drive.
Okay, newbie. I'll keep this simple. Don't want to overwhelm that little brain of yours.
I do have a small
You'll need
brain,
a few
Oppie.
things to rebuild the antenna at the garage. First on the list is plasma. The woods are littered with plasma generators. Look for a research trailer or a spark tower. That's those antenna things zapping you when you get too close. Both are always accompanied by plasma generators.
This looks like something right
Your
here.
device is picking up on some plasma generators nearby. Your headset has a built-in scanner. Use it on the plasma generator, and it'll figure out the tools you need.
Okay. Whoa.
Looks like it's ripe for the picking. Can't get at it with your hands, though. An impact hammer will do the trick.
Craft materials. Select materials, craft replacement parts. Add to your do list, impact hammer. Right, well. So... Sorry, but I want a swingy. Because I am scared. I messed with stuff before I was supposed to on this one and made it a bit harder. Just follow the instructions and you're good.
Look at you, out in the zone all on your own. They grow up so fast, don't they? And I'll be back at the helm. Been a long time, old gal. Didn't think we'd, talk again after that whole Sasquatch incident.
Yes, I was hoping to go another decade without hearing your voice again. What, did you finally talk Francis to death?
Hello to you too, Oppie. And no, I'm still here.
I can't just take the whole backpack, right? Basically, these are treasure chests full of mats. Let's play a game, chat. How many times is Matt going to hit the E key trying to close his inventory? Okay, so if I hover over an item and hold E, then I'm putting it in my hands. But if I just click E, then I just pick it up. I think another reason I keep hitting E is because E opens all this stuff up. Alright, so we had some nice loot. No impact hammer. I can craft one. I just need more fabric. More duct tape.
Hey, driver, I bet you're dying to hear all about the remnants by now.
Oh, can you not? I'm a little busy trying to keep them alive.
I'll keep to the basics, I promise. They deserve to know what they're getting into.
Fine. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
That is not nearly enough time to get...
55 seconds and counting.
Okay. The remnants, in short, they're old objects that do all sorts of weird things. They bind themselves to people, and you're the latest victim. You and the car are inseparable now, so get acquainted. Once the remnant is bound to someone, they become gradually more obsessed with it. It takes over the victim's mind, until they go crazy and run off into the zone with it.
An MRE?
Never been able to resist
Oh.
its siren call. That fixation is probably worming its way into your brain as we speak. This is the first time we've ever got our
I
hands
love
on one.
MREs.
But we know all about the past remnants, and oh gosh, this one time it materialized as an old copper kettle, and the tea that came out of that thing, it was...
And now I'm splitting the transmissions going to your receiver. Anything critical to your immediate needs will broadcast directly and immediately to your radio and headset. Anything not mission critical will be on a low priority frequency. Those transmissions will be recorded and indexed for you to listen to at your leisure. And by low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
Oh, jackpot. Boy, speaking of MREs, I'm curious, chat. I know Rufio has. Alright, so I have the mats. I guess I probably just have to go back to the car. Oh, I was looking at the wrong recipe. I need one more scrap metal. And a gear. Alright. Wonder if I'm supposed to just chop up the car. Or maybe I have stuff in my boxes. No, I'm not counting Tesco's. Low-key, Rufio, the vegetarian MREs tend to all be pretty good for real. Alright. Let's... I don't need to carry around the spare tire. I don't know if it matters what I put where at this point. Alright, let's see if we can get another gear. Yeah, that one's broken. What's gonna give me a gear? That would be fun to do on stream. Cook and eat an MRE. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, what an MRE is. Essentially, it's military rations, it's government rations. It is a highly processed, prepackaged meal that's given to... Oh. Consumer electronics. Oh, I can just scrap it? Will that give me a gear? Oh, copper wire. Oh, but that's what troops are given typically like in deployed or training situations where there isn't like an actual kitchen to prepare food. So it's all these different kinds of meals. And they come even with this like a little heating packet that you just add water to, and it has a chemical reaction that heats up and it cooks your food. It's, as far as the quality of the food, it's a lot like just like any processed or canned food. You know, think of like Chef Boyardee kind of stuff. It's like that. But a lot of times you'll get drink mixes, trail mix, candy. They're meant to be high calorie because it's supposed to sustain you while you're in the field kind of thing. I think I might still have a few at my dad's. I'm not sure. I bought a bunch right before I left active duty because the commissary on base actually sold them. And I think they're great. I mean, most of them are pretty good. They're super handy to have. They have a long shelf life. You know, they're great for camping. Calorie for calorie, they're cheaper than like if you go to a camping store or even like Walmart, any major retailer, and buy those dehydrated meals, those camping meals that you just add hot water to, calorie for calorie, MREs are cheaper. But, okay, so I can't break into this. It's locked. Maybe I need to just follow Rufio's advice and not worry so much about what's in here. Unless I need to get in there. I still need a gear, don't I? Yeah. Oh, I can craft a gear out of scrap metal. Okay. So this is one of those games where it's craft to craft to craft. Okay. But I've seen a lot of people make videos and live streams about just like trying MREs, cooking and eating them. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing, watching. But it could be fun. Sweet. Well, I keep hearing noises and it keeps freaking me out. I mean, I know that, like, this game is not just going to be like this, right? Where we just explore and gather and craft and proceed. Like, there's going to be some degree of combat. Because I have health and I have first aid kits. So I'm going to be fighting something. Rufio, I like how you say maybe. As if you don't know. Put away some stuff here. Need my scrapper. Oh, it's raining now? we gotta go back and grab our scrapper. Want to repair this thing soon, I think. I don't know, I mean, I just imagine just going to be like pretty standard first-person combat. Can I just scrap everything? No. I'm gonna have to repair my scrapper. Alright, we need to keep going, and it looks like we have to get more plasma. Well, it says craft replacement parts. Was that just me and all the metal and glass and plastic and everything that I just need to hang on to because I'm going to be using it to make all this stuff? That must be what it means. What's for lunch today, Shawnee? I don't know what I'm going to eat today. My nephew's going to come over this weekend. We're going to stay up late. Do some gaming. Your health is becoming bad, Duke? Do you want to talk about it, buddy? So it looks like a scrapper is actually pretty easy to craft. So when mine breaks, then I can just make another one. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm a loot goblin too, Rufio. I hoard. I am that person that suffers from megalixer syndrome. You know, like I've been playing Tunic, right? And you get all these consumables that refill your health and magic and stuff. Haven't used a single one the whole game. And there's been plenty of times where I probably should have, but... Oh, caught a bad cold. That's going around. It's just that time of the year where everybody's getting sick. Panda Buffet. Man, I haven't been to a Chinese buffet and... I can't remember the last time I went to a Chinese buffet. Like, I'm actually trying to think. When did I go to a Chinese buffet last? We don't really have buffets up here like in the city. We had a couple and most of them are closed. Rufio, is there a Chinese buffet near you? I know there's a couple restaurants up there, but I can't think of any that are buffets. Not that I'm looking for a buffet per se, but I'm just curious. I'm actually going to be up your way tomorrow, Rufio. I've got a VA appointment. I don't think that I've been to like a Chinese buffet. Hong Kong buffets there, okay. Is it any good? I don't think I've been to a Chinese buffet since I was stationed in Detroit. So it's probably been 7 years since I set foot in a Chinese buffet. I can't think of one that I would have been to since. You don't have to bring me an MRE, dude. I have a bunch. I'm gonna get my hands on more. But hey, man, if you ever want to have an MRE day, I should probably bring a few out to the cabin, to be honest. I've got freeze-dried food out there, but no MREs. Laura, you've never had Chinese food? What? How is that possible? Yeah, well, that's my thing too, Rufio, is like, if we're talking East Asian cuisine, like, Japanese food is my food of choice. I love bento, I love katsu, I love miso. And last place I lived, we had a pretty good Japanese place. It was a drive. I had to drive about probably 20 minutes to get there, but it was worth it. Raph, hello, happy Friday. I don't know what my favorite MRE would be, John. Honestly, like, the tuna one is pretty good. There's like, so there's a few breakfast MREs. They're hard to find. But there's one and it's like a maple sausage patty. That one's pretty good. Anything pasta tends to be pretty good. Everybody, like a lot of people in the military will say chili mac is the best one. I think it's okay. It's not my favorite. Honestly, like, I'd have to look at all of them. Because I know I haven't even tried them all. I think there's like some kind of Southwest beef one. That one's pretty good too. Well, what do you consider a drive, Raph? So where I live now, I'm pretty rural. You know, like, I have to drive an hour to get to a McDonald's or a Walmart from where I live. But most of my adult life, you know, I've been in the military, and there's always, you know, a lot of businesses, restaurants and stuff near bases because there's money in those parts of town. Your family is very skeptical about trying other countries / cultures' food. I mean, I understand that. I've not had the omelet one, Rufio. I will say, Laura, that, like, for me personally, you know, again, born and raised in a very small town, a rural town, you know, in northern Michigan. And, you know, I didn't grow up around black people, Hispanic people, Asian people, you know, pretty much everybody where I grew up is you're white, probably Finnish, or Native American. That's 95% of our populace here. And so it wasn't until I joined the military in 2011 and, you know, traveled to other parts of the world, worked with other people from all over the world, that it really like broadened my horizons. And I wasn't, you know, I wasn't raised like in a racist household. You know, my parents certainly didn't promote any like bigotry or xenophobia. But I didn't have exposure to other people and other cultures. Like I remember when I went to Texas for basic training. And then I went from there. When you graduate basic training in the military, you then go on to an occupational school. They call it different things in different branches. Like the Navy calls it A school, the Air Force calls it tech school. But essentially, when you join the military, you go and go through basic training, which just teaches you how to be in the military, basically. That really is just your transition from a civilian to a military member. And then you go to another school after that to learn your job, whatever job you're going to do in the military. And so mine happened to be in Biloxi, Mississippi. And I remember going to the grocery store there for the first time. And I saw Quaker Instant Grits next to the Quaker Instant Oatmeal, which I had never seen before. I'd never eaten grits before. I didn't know Quaker made such a thing. I didn't know that product existed. And again, that's not because I was, you know, raised to believe that grits were not good or it was inferior. It's just a southern thing. And we don't have it up here. Grocery stores up here do not have grits. And that's just one example of, you know, how my life and the path I traveled ended up broadening my horizons. And I've become more and more open to it as I've gotten older. You know, like exploring different cultures and trying different foods, especially like you're in a larger city in Texas. Everything is a minimum 15 minutes. I mean, that sounds about like how it is here. Texas is huge. I've only ever been to San Antonio. Yeah, that's the thing about where I live, is there's just not a lot of people up here. But I guess what I'm saying, Laura, is you know, if there's any part of you that is interested in broadening your horizons, you know, I would encourage you to try it. I would encourage you to go try Chinese food to see if you like any of it. Yeah, no worries, Duke. Get some rest. Make sure you hydrate. I hope you feel better. Maybe we'll see you Sunday. I should probably take another allergy pill, honestly. I'm feeling it. So that was pretty interesting. More of you have eaten MREs than what I thought. Well, here's the thing about grits, Laura, is I don't really care for grits. I like oatmeal. People will tell you, especially people from the South, will tell you that there's right and wrong ways to eat grits. I don't know if I really subscribe to that way of thinking. But I think basically it comes down to... Ooh, goodies. It comes down to, do you want your grits to be sweet or do you want your grits to be savory? When we start talking about hot cereal, I like sweet. You know, I like just a little bit of sugar in mine. But some people say, you know, salt and pepper. Some people say cheese. To me, if you aren't, like, well-versed in exploring food, then you should start as mildly as possible. Alright, I don't know if there's really much else here for me to get. No oatmeal or grits, it's a texture thing. What was that? No judging, Raph. I'm also a texture guy. There's a lot of like cold food texturally that I can't do. Like, I don't like pasta salads or potato salad. I don't like cream cheese. I don't like sour cream. I don't like cheesecake. Please don't unsubscribe. Alright, so I'm going to continue, right? Looks like there's going to be more places for me to loot. I don't think there's anything else here. Probably shouldn't have left my car running the whole time. Oops, sorry guys. But yeah, I get it. Texture's a big thing for me too with food. Nico, hello. This isn't really intended to be like the beginning of spooky month, but inadvertently is. I didn't really know what to play today, so I just decided, well, yeah, let's try this game out, because Rufio gave it to me. And Rufio is a cool guy. Oh, God. I can't drive. Wait, did I do a big bad here? Alright, we're just gonna walk over to this one. Please don't unsub, Nico, I need you. My sub count hasn't grown in a month. I need to keep everybody I can.
Well, it looks like you're near one of the old Gorilla radio stations. That ought to be prime pickings for antenna parts. I've loaded its approximate location to your map. Look for an antenna tower up on a hill somewhere.
My poor car. But yeah, this isn't really intended to be like the beginning of... Because I think what I want to do is like spooky Sundays. So like this Sunday, 2 days from now, I'm going to dress up and we're going to play a spooky game for real. I don't frickin' know, Rufio. I zapped my poor car. I don't know how to unzap it. We're gonna go do a smash and grab on this guy here, too. Ugh. So it's charged. So did charges just dissipate, it looks like? Yeah, charged, fixed, none. So there's nothing I can do. Oh. We got a lot of plastic. We have enough plasma. Locate the radio station, so I guess that's where we're going. Maybe we just craft another scrapper now. Six plastic and 3 metal. I keep hearing noises. How do I craft it? Can I not craft a scrapper from my car? Maybe I can't. You have to be at the garage to do that. I do like pancakes, Nico. I love pancakes, I dare say. It's one of my favorite brekkies. Thick cut bacon and some Kodiak cakes, protein pancakes. Throw an egg in the pancake mix. Teaspoon of vanilla, teaspoon of cinnamon. Awesome, awesome. No, I don't know if I like waffles more than pancakes. I might like them equally. But I like both quite a bit. Okay. So it's still red, meaning I can't craft it. Rufio, am I correct that I can't craft another scrapper from my vehicle here? Rice flour, huh? I haven't used rice flour in many things. Maybe it won't let me craft one until this one breaks. I appreciate your support, Nico. I still haven't quite figured out okay. I still haven't quite figured out how to get past this little YouTube roadblock that I've hit. I am considering appealing their decision. See if it makes any difference, but alright, it looks like this road is going to serpentine quite a bit here. I don't care about the radio. If you're talking about music, anyway. Oh, what the hell is that? Okay, so compared to other things we've seen, that looks rather sentient. So can we circumvent it? Because it's even making a sound that I don't like. We are going to go try to loot this building. An abductor. That is terrifying. So is this place. If you guys haven't figured out, like, I'm just a big baby when it comes to these kinds of games. Like, why don't I want to open this door?
Radio station's up on a hill somewhere. Eyes to the horizon.
Yeah, easy for you to say, Oppie. You don't have an abductor floating around outside making menacing sounds. Like the first time you see Gloom Hands in Tears of the Kingdom. You're like, what is that? And then you're immediately like, what is that? So I don't know if I want to even get close to this thing when I'm in my car. Oh, hello. Obviously, the car has a faster top speed, but it's a lot harder to accelerate and get around. Maybe that thing's telling me I'm just not supposed to go that way yet. And I'm just supposed to drive around this. Maybe this is telling me not to go this way. Oh, it looks like there's another one here. Well, Shiza. Guess it doesn't really seem to matter, does it? I think I just go back to the main road. There might be something down here. But it's a dead end on the map. Unless I just go scout on foot. How far up into the tree line can I go here? Oh yeah, we're going in there. Oh. I wonder if this is where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, there goes my pry bar. Oh, that's an anchor. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that. Because Oppie told us what that is. I mean, I could scrap all that, but... Alright, let's see if we can even get in here. I don't have a pry bar now, so... If there's anything that I need a pry bar to get in, then... I'm gonna have to go back to the car. No, I don't think I can get in there. The stairs is broken. Alright, well. There's no way in here. And that even more clearly tells me that we have to just go this other way. Oh, now. How do I circumvent this dude? I can't just, like, drive down the road. There's another one. These things are all over. Wonder if I'm just supposed to gun it through them. Which I don't like. That is not how I play games like this. Something like this. I focus on stealth. I don't really know what these guys' range is. You know, if I'm only really going to be in danger if I'm right below them here. Kind of seems like that's the case. Stay out of the blue light. Ooh, a dumpster. Oh, it's real dark in here. Real dark. I probably have flares, but I don't think I need to use it in here. I mean, everything that I can loot is lit up, and I'm pretty sure that's all that these are for, is just looting. Let's go Wreck-It Ralph this real quick. Oh, took some damage. Brother zapped me. Like a lot. Alright, if they're that abundant, then I won't be so afraid to use them. Alright, so I got me to 100. Can I craft? Another pry bar. Oh, now I can craft a scrapper? Wonder why I couldn't before. Maybe I just didn't have the inventory space or something. No worries, no worries. What? Brother, what? They don't look like they're moving. Oh, I hate this so much more now. So much more. Stop telling me to scan everything, Rufio. I don't want to scan. I don't want to know. This is... I Am Legend right here. That's what this is. Why are they flashing red? Why are they so ominous? Are they just crash test dummies? I don't like this. Hang on. Did he move? Are they moving? Good to see you, Nico. Thanks for hanging out. So we... Let's see, there's at least 3 of them here. 4. We're going to do more smashy, but we're going to try and be a little more careful. Go away. By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. Looting and polluting is the way in this world. don't even know if I'm going to need all this stuff, but... Alright, no gas in the tank. Some gas in the tank. Foods? Canned food. Let's go ahead and top off. All right, here goes nothing. Oh, that car has paint on it. Alright, looks like we're almost there. Looks like that's it up there. Collect parts from the station. Antenna.
Time to get moving. The instability's ticking up by the second. But you can't get back the way you came. The instability makes all routes one way. And that's where my arc device comes into play. It'll get you back to the garage, but it needs to be charged first. And to do that, you'll need anchors. Take a look at the arc device display. It maps all anchors in the nearby area. Find an anchor and feed it to the arc device to charge it. But don't you worry your pretty little head about how it works. You'll be out of here soon, so there's no reason to learn more about limb technology than you need to know.
We just can't go in this place? Oh, looks like there's one on the road. This is the biggest one, though. I don't really know what these do, how they work. Because, like, this is a topo map. There's so much lore. Okay, but it says that I have to get there with the arc device, meaning I have to drive the car there. Like, how do I do that? And I guess I must be able to get up to all these places with the car. Guess we'll go do that one first.
Those anchors may look like glowing balls of magic, but it's Limtech through and through. Don't be scared. They haven't exploded in anyone's face recently.
Okay. So I don't actually have to get the car to them. I just take them to the car. Uh-oh. That wasn't very cool. In fact, that was super uncool. Don't be too close to the gate location to open it. Talking about what just happened to me? Hello, Purple. How are you today, Purple?
The arc device is charged and ready. You'll use it to open a gateway back to the garage, but it will immediately collapse the stability around you. So only activate when you're absolutely ready to leave. You do not want to get caught in the storm that follows.
Oh yeah, thanks for letting me know ahead of time, Oppie. But I shut the car off. Hello, Magumpo bro. Thanks for stopping in. I agree. I'm doing okay, Purple. Playing this weird game that Rufio gave me. Alright, I do want to go see what this purple car is. Because I haven't seen one that's purple. Does that just mean it's in better shape? Must just be in better shape. Yeah, we got better mats from that. I don't even know if I have to have this with me. So I'm only a couple hours into it, Purple. My knowledge is pretty limited. But we're in the Pacific Northwest. And it's some kind of post-apocalyptic-y sort of thing. Where, like, matter and reality have become unstable. It seems like it's got some survival elements to it. A lot of, like, gathering scrap metal and stuff. Crafting. But again, we're so early in it here. So I'm being guided by this lady named Ophelia. She's kind of reluctantly helping us. But right now we're gathering these arc things. These things here. Having these machines hooked up keeps, like, the reality around it stable, so as soon as I take this, like, stuff just starts appearing. I kind of gotta just take it and go. I also didn't realize that carrying it radiates me. I gotta watch my health. I'm at 47 health here. And there's all these terrible mannequin things that just creep me out. I really don't like them. If you've ever seen the movie I Am Legend, same kind of deal. I swear they move. Like, look at how they're positioned now, right? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them right here. And I feel like there was more of them before. Now, matter does, like, disappear and reappear here. So maybe that explains it, but... Cranky Ray knows. Oh yeah, this is that one up here that I found.
Oh, don't worry about me. Take your time. If you never get back to the garage, that suits me just fine.
I'm gonna take my time. Alright, we got them all. She is very sarcastic. She is a sassy lady. I need to go there. I guess that's where I need to go. But she said I can't go back the way that I did. My poor car has gotten beat up on this trip. Am I supposed to be going to these? Select gateway coordinates on the map. I don't even know how to get there, or if I can. Voices of the Void? I've never heard of that. So they're like way up that way. Maybe that? Don't really know where I'm supposed to go. I guess it's not here. Maybe we do just go the way we came in? I don't understand what these on the map are then, though. I mean, they're way up there. Plus, the game really does expect me to be able to drive up there. You think it would give you, like, some kind of little access road or something. I'm really scared to go too off-road here. We're driving an old beat-up station wagon, by the way, so... Let's try to go around this a bit. Don't like how much I can't see. Yeah, I couldn't really figure out how to activate the gate. I don't know if I did what I'm supposed to do. I mean, I'm assuming I have to get back to the garage with my car. Otherwise, I just would have hoofed it. I mean, it's funneling us towards it. I guess maybe this is the game trying to teach me that my car is a little bit tougher than I thought. Alright, we're like here. Oh, now I'm too close? How am I too close? Fruit and nut bread, huh? How freaking far away do I have to get? Alright, there's one. There we go.
You see that glowing pillar into the sky? Drive into it. Yes, it looks like hot death, but it's so much better than getting scrambled by the instability.
Now we go down here? Oh yeah, there it is. Alright. I'm driving. Here we go. Wow.
Oh, well. You're alive. We're certain if the zone didn't get you, that gateway would. Did I not mention that you're the first human I've sent through that thing? I mean, there have been rodents, but it's not like it's completely untested. But anyway, it worked. So, you should have made it back with everything you collected out there. That's the beauty of the gateway. It's the only way to get back with all your marbles intact. Now, take those parts you found into the back room. I'll let you use my fabrication station. For now. That station will concoct ways for you to rig up anything from roof racks to flare guns. Assembling an antenna with those parts you brought back should be easy as pie, but it requires anchor juice to work its magic, so bring back as many as you can. And just because I haven't used that garage in decades doesn't mean you can trash the place.
Mess up my equipment and I'll throw you to the anomalies so quick you'll get whiplash. We clear?
Crystal.
If you can't get into my back room, check the friendly dumpster behind the garage. It's always got the materials I need in a pinch.
Okay. First thoughts. Complicated. Scary. Interesting. Good. There's definitely a steep learning curve to this game. But not to the point where I felt overwhelmed. This is interesting. And I think this is something that I'll probably keep playing on stream, at least for a little while here. See how far we get. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say, like, Rufio, how do you even find a game like this? But, I mean, you're Rufio, that's how. But yeah, this is interesting. It's hard for me to really pass judgment on it, you know, only having played it for 3 hours. But it seems like we've probably somewhat settled into the rhythm of the game. You know, you venture out, you're going to have a series of tasks. You know, the game seems to be broken up episodically into these missions. Gathering, crafting, resource management is a huge part of the game. And so far, that's the part that appeals to me the most. You know, it reminds me a little bit of playing modern Zeldas. Like with your car being a horse. Thing about Zelda is that I never use the horse. So far, I don't love the fact that you have to take the car out with you, because I spend a lot of time just like getting out of the car, traversing, exploring, gathering, going back to the car, driving forward a little bit, repeat, repeat, repeat. I'm not crazy about that, getting in and out of the car constantly. But I also understand, like, it's important to have the car because, you know, it's your pack mule and it's your crafting station. So it's a necessity for sure, but I think it's probably just going to take a little bit of warming up to in that regard. Story is very interesting so far. We don't know much. You know, like, it's hard for me to even explain what's going on because I don't really know, but pretty interesting. And I trust your judgment, Rufio. I trust that this is something that is going to pay dividends if I continue to invest time in playing this game, as far as what I'm going to get from it. So, but that's it for today, everybody. If you enjoyed this game, I guess let me know. Leave a comment on the VOD or something. Let me know if I should play more of this. I mean, I think I'm going to. I don't know how long it is, but we'll probably give it a few more. I think on Sunday, we're going to officially start Spooky Sundays. So I would expect to see me dressed up to some degree. And I think we're going to start playing spooky games, like real spooky games. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, please come hang out on Sunday. Should be a good time. But I'm going to call it for today. Yeah, just thanks for giving me your time. And yeah, I think a few of you probably have had a hard week, it sounds like. So, you know, the week is done. Get some rest. Do something to refill your tank this weekend. Try to reset. And
don't pretend you haven't been snooping. You know where the back room is.
Hoppy trying to ruin my outro here. All right, that's it, guys. See you on Sunday. Until then, take care and remember to love yourself. I'll see you guys.